Good day, brothers and sisters. This is going to be for the fifth Sunday of Lent. Today we're going to look at two types of hearts. Let's see what the Smart Book has to say. Our reading today is from John chapter 12, verses 1 through 8 from the Amplified Bible. Mary anoints Jesus. 6 days before the Passover, Jesus went to Bethany, where Lazarus was, whom he had raised from the dead. So they gave a supper for him where there. Martha was serving, and Lazarus was one of those reclining at the table with him. Then Mary took a pound of very expensive perfume of pure nard, and she poured it on Jesus' feet, and wiped his feet with her hair. And the house was filled with the fragrance of the perfume. But Judas Iscariot, one of his disciples, the one who was going to betray him, said, "Why was this perfume not sold for 300 denarii and the money given to the poor?" Now he said this not because he cared about the poor, for he had never cared about them, but because he was a thief. And since he had the money box serving as treasurer for the 12 disciples, he used to pilfer what was put into it. So Jesus said, "Let her alone, so that she may keep the rest of it for the day of my burial. You always have the poor with you, but you do not always have me." So here we have Yeshua, Jesus, visiting with some good friends in Bethany. They were taking a break from their journey to Jerusalem for the Passover feast. This is very interesting because Mary recognized and knew that the Lord was going to be dying soon. The disciples, including Judas Iscariot, were as of yet clueless. The Lord had already risen his friend Lazarus up from the dead, much like how the Lord himself was going to raise up from the dead. Mary was moved to anoint the Lord with some very expensive perfume from the Himalayas of Tibet and the northern regions of India and Nepal. The fragrance of the perfume had filled the entire house. Now Judas Iscariot spoke up and questioned why this expensive perfume had not been sold for a year's wages and the money given to the poor. Yeshua told him to leave Mary alone so that she could use the rest of the perfume on the day that Christ was to be buried. He told them all that the poor will always be with them, but not he himself. Mary had the heart of a servant and desired to bless her master before his death. Judas didn't even understand that his master was going to be dying soon. All he was concerned about was how much money he could possibly pilfer from the sale of this expensive perfume. Mary was concerned about her friend and master. Judas was concerned about what he could gain for himself today. Many people today feign concern for the poor, but their hearts are truly dark. The poor will always be here with us, but what about your own salvation? Are you going to be saved and live forever with the Lord because you have given to the poor? No, I dare say that you won't. You must be saved, and then the Lord will give you a heart for the poor. What good is it if you live for today and have no hope for tomorrow? Besides, the poor could use much more than the pittance you have to offer. They need the gospel, the good news, just as much as you do. The Lord bless and keep you. His face shine upon you. May you enjoy your week this week. Amen.